Hey guys, this morning I weighed 243 and my glucose is 104. That's after about three and a half hours ish from my last meal. So today's video is all about how to gain muscle. There are so many different ways to do it. I'm just going to share with you what I think is the simplest, easiest way. So you want to, if you want, there are multiple ways to work out, but the two basic camps are muscle strength and muscle size. You can do both, but it's a little bit more difficult. If you want to maximize strength in general, you want to stay in the 4 to 6 rep range. You want to have long rest periods between sets, and you should do about 3 sets of 4 to 6 reps for each exercise. Think about maybe a 5 minute plus, maybe up to upwards of 7 minutes rest time between sets because you're really trying to push your muscles and gain as much strength as you possibly can. If you want to increase your muscle size, you want to have time under tension. That's very important. So you want to stay in the 12 to 15 rep range, probably about 3-ish minutes or so per set. You want to do 3 sets of 12 to 15. Now, these are just general guidelines, right? There are so many more nuances to it, but that's a good place to get you started. So there are only 6 exercises that I do, and they work every single muscle in your body. And I designed this over many years of like, okay, what is the fastest way to get into the gym and get out and still get a good workout? So I prefer to do a upper body, lower body split. So on the upper body days, I do incline bench press, shoulder press, and then I do like a seated cable outward rotation as well as face pulls. Now I'm going to link all of these exercises in the description below. I searched YouTube to find the shortest, quickest explanation for each one. For leg day, I do leg press and a seated cable row. So I do legs and back in the same day. And I know that there's probably a lot of weightlifters out there that say, oh, leg press is garbage and you should be doing squats. I've got 2 bad knees. Let's see here, I've torn my ACL on both legs, my MCL on both legs. I shattered my kneecap on my left leg, and I fractured my tibia on my right leg. So I've got 2 bad knees. I do not like squatting. I have tried many times. I just don't feel comfortable. So I do leg press instead. The squat is a better exercise, but you, just depending upon how you feel, just do whichever one you feel better. Both will give you leg strength. The squat will give you more hip flexor muscles, and it has more, it just targets more in general, but they're both good exercises. And so the additional exercise that I used to do was deadlift. And I mean, I had gotten up to 450, 500 pounds, and I enjoyed it, but it just kind of took a lot out of me. And so I've dropped the deadlift for now. It's an excellent exercise, and I will probably go back to it someday, but I've got different goals at the moment, and so I've decided to drop it from my routine. But I will still include it in the description in case you want to do it. It works your entire posterior muscle chain. I mean, it's a very good exercise, but form is essential on that. If you get the form wrong, you will really jack yourself up. So that's just kind of a general overview of what I do. And I try to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I fast Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But recently, because I'm only eating in a 6 hour window on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, it's hard sometimes to like cook, prepare, work out, eat, and be ready. So now I'm going to try something different coming up where I start working out on my fasted days. Again, not something I recommend. You've got to be well fat adapted to be able to lift weights fasted and not feel like you're going to pass out. But this should be enough to get you guys started. And of course, as usual, if you have any questions, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And together, we will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.